Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. In the last episode, we got the Poke Flute. And I stocked up on some Great Balls, and I have also nicknamed my HM slave HM Forest. Cut, Flash, probably gonna be Rock Smash later. I figure Forest is a good thing for him. Anyway, I'm gonna use Venomung for most of this route, only because there's a lot of Water-type trainers. I mean a lot of Water-type trainers. Going up here real quick. If you talk to this girl, she'll give you the TM. Aw, her Pokemon died. Oh well. She'll give you the Pokemon move Return, which the Japanese translation is Return something. I forget. Return Happiness or whatever. Anyway, it's a confusing move, but basically it works by however happy your Pokemon is, the better the move will come out, or the more power it will have. I was gonna teach this to Kira, but I'm not exactly full on my luck right now, so we'll save that for if Kira gets really, really happy with us. Down here. Yeah, I got a bite! Well, let me guess, your Pokemon are gonna bite. Goldeen. Go Venomung. Using Razor Leaf. Actually, the next few fights is pretty much just Fisherman, so I'll be using a lot of Razor Leaf. Poliwag, Razor Leaf. Actually, if I could get a Poliwag with Razor Leaf, that would be pretty damn cool. But I don't think it's possible. Level 30. Venomung is 2 levels away from evolving. Razor Leaf. And once again, experience, easy fisherman, whatever you want to really call it, it's just simple stuff. Anyway, moving on. Another fisherman who happened to look our way anyway. More fishermen, just more ammo to get Venomung up there.
Have there been more people yet?
Whoosh. Yes, you just did.
Nice. Wait, don't I evolve at level 30?
Level 32.
What's 30? It was 30.
Nah, 30 is for Charmander.
Oh, okay.
You evolve at level 32 into a much stronger Balmum.
That's fat and lazy at the same time.
So Snorlax.
Snorlax is a beast.
Snorlax is a beast.
Only one thing in the world can stop every Pokemon.
Chuck Norris.
No, Captain Jack Broken.
Alright. Captain Jack Broken.
Captain Jack Broken.
There's your cameo for the episode. This dude has one Goldeen. Venomung, Rape It. Rapage achieved. Venomung grew to level 31, 1 level from evolving. There's really not much to say on this route other than we're fighting trainers. Speaking of which, here's another one. And here's a Poliwag. Venomung, Rape Attack. Attack with Baby Eaters. As you say in so many of our playthroughs. Because nobody's going to get that reference. This one has 4, so this one might actually do it. Razor Leaf. And Venomung gets more experience. I just really want Venomung to evolve so that way his name actually makes sense. super effective. And Horsey, yeah, this is gonna be easy. If it was Seadra or Kingdra, I'd be more worried. Because they have ice-type attacks. And that's another one down. This was easy. Anyway, moving on. We have a double battle! Although it may not look it since only one of them turned, this is a double battle. With Nidoran and Nidoran! Venomong, Arcane, take them out. Speaking of taking them out, they're poison types. So, Leech Seed and... I can target Venomong if I want. That's a good thing to know. Mega Kick! Rada 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 rada. And, of course, I get poisoned. Well, shit happens. Nidoran was seeded. And used Poison Sting on a Pokemon that was already... well, I guess I can't poison Venomong, so whatever. And now, for my next trick. Tackle and Mega Kick, which only Mega Kick's probably gonna hit, because... got the boosh! And we defeated a couple on wing nuts. That's what we defeated. Yeah. Just use an antidote. I stocked up after the last time I had to use my berries up. Snorlax, you're in my way. Now, if you go to your bag and you use the Poke Flute, you'll find it does nothing! You actually have to talk to Snorlax to activate the Poke Flute. That is a catchy tune. I want cookies! Well, this is Snorlax. There are only two in the game. We've seen them both before. I am going to catch both, and the one with the better stats, as far as I'm concerned, will be the one I use on my team. If either one has the ability Thick Fat, though, that's kind of an auto pass. Speaking of which, I'm going to test that. Nope! Yep, this Snorlax has immunity. Snorlax can only have two abilities, Immunity and Thick Fat. Immunity keeps it from being poisoned, ever. Thick Fat cuts the attack power of fire and ice type moves in half when they hit Snorlax. I'd much rather have Thick Fat, only because I have two poison types and I'm not really worried about getting poisoned anymore. I mean, even though there's a gym coming up that I might have to worry about, I don't really have to worry about it specifically. Especially later in the game for the Elite Four, I won't have to worry. Well, that's not completely true, because frickin' Agatha does have all poison types. Anyway, Kira uses Thunder Wave. So between Leech Seed and Paraseed, I have Paraseed going, so I'm gonna use Great Balls until I catch this stupid thing. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Yawn! This is a move that Snorlax has. It can put someone to sleep after 2 turns. But I'm not really concerned about that because I have set up what I needed to get set up, and if I have to do this in 2 takes, I'm just gonna frickin' restart because I saved in front of it. Because I'm a smart guy. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Snore. That's a move that only works when your Pokemon is asleep. Or when Snorlax is asleep, rather. Basically, it's just another normal type move that does damage, but it is kind of a cool thing, a move that you can use only when you're asleep. 1, 2, 3, click! And we've caught a Snorlax! Snorlax data was added to the Pokedex. No. Why no? Because we have another one to catch! Right now. And here's the other Snorlax. Da na 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 na. And here's something else that's interesting. One of these Snorlax will always be a female, one will be a male. So this makes Munchlax, the pre-evolved form later in the game, very easy to get if you get both these Snorlaxes. I might show off breeding. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. In any case, Poison Powder, oh, they both have immunity. I was really hoping to get one with Thick Fat, but oh well. Can't have everything you want, right? So again, it's just going to come down to whoever has the better stats. And I am going to get Paraseed going. Because Paraseed is how I caught the last one, that's how I'm going to catch this one. It's very easy to do. I prefer Paraseed to Parafusion. Paraseed Fusion would be very nice. Since I don't really have any Pokemon that can confuse and not do damage. And this is gonna be an exact repeat of the last fight, because this Snorlax also used Yawn. I'm going to catch it in a Great Ball. But not this round, apparently. Hey, but it's paralyzed. It's paralyzed and I'm asleep. That's a flip-flop. Anyway, going into my bag, grabbing my Great Ball, tossing it at it. And having the damn thing break free. Fan-frickin-tastic! Wild Snorlax's health was zapped by Leech Seed. And it's gonna keep getting zapped until I catch the damn thing. I hope I don't have to do 2 takes, because again, I saved in front of this, but it's gonna suck if I gotta set up Paraseed again. Okay, unless it uses Rest, I've got it this turn. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Click. Snorlax was caught. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, so let's go check the 2 stats of the Snorlax here. Yeah, the male one's better. The female has better defense, but I like the attack stat on the male one, since I will be using it as both a tank and a mixed attacker. So I'm going to withdraw our new Snorlax. Also, it kept its Chesto Berry, which is going to be helpful. I will need HM Forest, so Arcane's going to take a sideline for now. But I'm going to put him in a special box with a special name. It is not Select. The special name of this box will be Party. No, not Party Time. It's going to be my actual party Pokemon that are in here. And I'm going to give it a Sky Scenery. Yay! My Pokemon are in the sky. And I also need to heal up because, of course, I didn't heal up Raichu, who is still asleep. Sleeping soundly. Kira is sleeping actually, the person named Kira is actually sleeping soundly right now at the time of this recording, so it actually works out pretty well. Now I'm going to go to the Name Raider. Now, as you know, there are not that many members of Wolfbite, so I kind of have to name Snorlax after Jakara, but I can't name him Jakara because that's my rival. But I have come up with a very, very creative name for Jakara. Axel of Fate came up with this name, and I shall use it. Although it won't all fit, I have found a way to make it fit. Yes, my spelling sucks, I don't care. And I can't seem to find the capitals. The name of this Pokemon shall be Leonel Dimitri Cortez! Yes, I am serious. The name of this Pokemon will be Lionel Dimitri Cortez. And shall it be known forever. Lionel DC for short. Now, I'm going to teach Lionel Dimitri Cortez how to use Psychic. If you're asking me why I didn't get a Psychic Pokemon and just taught it to a normal type, it's because it's Lionel Dimitri Cortez! No, the real reason is because Snorlax can be a really good mixed attacker, and it's a pretty good tank, and I don't have to worry about ghost types messing with me using Psychic. So, overall, this is a really great move. I really should have taught him Brick Break or something like that, but I'm not concerned. Psychic should be enough for my everyday things. Now let's get back to the spot we were, right here, and continue on with the route. I should also mention, if you go over here, you can get back to Route 11. But I don't have 30 types of Pokemon to go get the item finder just yet. If you go in this house, talk to this dude, and say yes, he will give you a Super Rod. Super Rod can catch all types of water Pokemon. I'll probably spend some time fishing so that way I can get up to that big 60 that I need for the national dex. But until then, I'm going to continue with this route. And here's a rocker. He's a rockin' and a rollin' with, oh my god, you really, yeah, you shouldn't be carrying those around. Anyway, Venomong, who is very close to evolving actually, will take care of this guy. Spark. Venomong, you just Leech Seed! And I will sap some health out of this Voltorb and use Poison Powder. And you will use Screech, which will harshly lower my defense, which you will never get to take advantage of. Poison Seed. Poison Seed, that'll work. And now, I shall Razor Leaf you to death. Wow, you used Screech twice, you're an idiot. Voltorb is one of the faster Pokemon, so I'll give it that going for it. I would pick up a Voltorb if, well, I need Surf to do that, and, hint hint, wink wink, I can get it pretty soon. Oh, so close. I'm gonna risk Electrode. I don't want this thing blowing up on me, but let's see if we can take it out quick. Razor Leaf. It's gonna take 2 more hits. Razor Leaf. Come on, critical hit. Ooh, damn, missing red. Let me risk it. Alright, it didn't self-destruct, so I'm good. Razor Leaf. And just like that, Venomong grew to level 32 and defeated Rocker Luca. What? Venomong is evolving. Yeah, I already told you 2 levels ago that this was going to happen. And now I have a Venusaur to match Venamung's name. I should really change that I to a U. Anyway, this is why you need a Pokemon with Cut. You don't necessarily need it if you want to skip this trainer, but I don't want to skip any trainers. I'm searching for a Moonstone. Yeah, well, I have like 3. Or I had 3, I used 1. Nidoran. Let's try out Venamung. Can't be poisoned anyway, so tackling it away will actually work very nicely. Tackle. And I missed. Damn it. Wow, that was so effective. Tackle! And just like that, Venamung proves that... Actually, it proves it can tackle stuff. I'm going back to Lionel Dimitri Cortez! This will be Lionel Dimitri Cortez's first battle. And it gets hit with a double kick right away. That's okay. Psychic takes care of poison types really quickly. And I'm gonna get hit with another double kick on. No, you used Horn Attack. Okay, cool. I didn't know you were in that much of a hurry to die. Okay. It's super effective. No shit. We've defeated Camper Justin. I know it, Justin. He's a dick. And we picked up an iron. I'm actually going to use some of the items that we got, because we got a couple of things. We got this calcium, which raises special attack. That'll help out Psychic on Lionel Dimitri Cortez. And we also got this iron, which will raise Lionel Dimitri Cortez's defense, which needed some work, because we chose the male version instead of the female. Lionel Dimitri Cortez cannot be a female. I'm also going to use some soda pops, because Lionel Dimitri Cortez needs soda pop. Yes, I am going to say it that way every time I call him out. And I'm also going to, like I said a couple of videos ago, I'm going to give the black glasses to Iris, so that way. Also, I'm going to switch Lionel Dimitri Cortez to the front of my line. Jakara's gonna get pissed. I'm so happy. Well, let's see if we can do this battle with just Lionel Dimitri Cortez. We certainly can, because it seems to be just Magikarp. I'm not gonna let Jakara do just Magikarp. I feel bad for the Magikarp. Psychic. Well, that didn't take long. Lionel Dimitri Cortez! I didn't have a point, I just wanted to say it again. He's gonna have to change his YouTube name after this. Alright, Axel of Fate, give me a break from saying that one line over and over and over. Ironically enough, it was Axel of Fate who gave that name to us, so it's kind of fitting that he would finish the battle and the video. Alright, I'll see you next time after I stop laughing.